What's up, everyone? I'm Coach D, and thanks to your continued support, our road to 50,000 subscribers starts today. So please keep liking, keep sharing, keep commenting, keep subscribing to my page. I really do appreciate you guys. So a second Donald Trump presidency will be the most unhinged, off-the-wall presidency we've ever seen. The guy is literally talking about giving important roles in his cabinet to people we've rejected, people who can't win local elections, people we don't see as the most intelligent people at all. I mean, Herschel Walker. Listen to what Donald Trump says about Herschel Walker's role in his next presidency.
We will build a missile defense shield, all made in the USA, wrapped around our country to defend ourselves and our country. It's all going to be made in the United States, and a lot of it in your great state. We'll put Herschel Walker in charge of that little sucker, okay?
Let us not forget, Herschel Walker is the same guy who was given an honorary badge by a sheriff somewhere, and he pulled that badge out as proof that he was like a deputy or something. I mean, this guy, he was rejected by so many people on such a large level because he just does not have the critical thinking skills to hold any type of public position. And Donald Trump is talking about putting him in charge of missile defense? What is going on here? I mean, Herschel Walker couldn't even execute introducing Donald Trump at his last rally.
And it is time for it to stop. And it stopped on Tuesday when we get to the polls and we vote for my friend and your friend, Donald Trump Jr. Donald J. Trump.
He called him Donald Trump Jr., then called him Donald Trump or something, and then just ran off the stage like he knew he had messed up. But yet Donald Trump is like, yeah, that guy's going to be in control of missile defense. What are we doing? And then there's Elon Musk. Elon Musk has bragged about firing people for no apparent reasons, just gets rid of people, right? So now Donald Trump has this idea that Elon Musk can cut $2 trillion from the budget. No one is talking about what that entails, like what it takes to cut $2 trillion. I think his mom was on Neil Cavuto's show and she said, oh, he can just fire people who aren't really doing their job. Let's say he did that. Let's say he fired every single person who works in the federal government. He's still nowhere near $2 trillion of cuts. But Donald Trump wants to put him in charge of the budget.
It's about some proper cost cutting. You know who we're going to use for that? Elon. He thinks he can find $2 trillion, only Elon. Anybody that can have that rocket come down the way it came down, that sucker. All right? How about that? How cool was that? He's the only one that can do it.
Again, what are we doing? And then we have RFK Jr. The guy said like he had a worm that ate his brain or something. He's got the most craziest like conspiracies about vaccines. He's talking about getting fluoride out of all the water. But Donald Trump wants to put him in charge of making America healthy again, wants to put him in charge of women's health, as he grossly says, wants to put him in charge of, the insecticides and all of those things. RFK Jr., again, someone else who was looked at as just a fringe person who no one wanted to pay attention to, had a small group of people that was following him. And because of that, Donald Trump thinks he can get him a large enough piece of the vote that he says, I'm going to put him in charge of health.
I said, Bobby, you work on women's health, you work on health, you work on what we eat, you work on pesticides, you work on everything. The one thing you have to let me do, Bobby, I got to work the liquid gold. You're not going to touch that.
This is the A-team? This is the A-team we're supposed to get excited about if Donald Trump becomes president. Herschel Walker, Elon Musk, and RFK Jr. That's the team. 3 people he wants to put in positions they have no experience in. No thank you. Tomorrow, people, vote blue, Vote for Kamala Harris. Let's stop this insanity. Seriously. Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in their heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.